You've probably spent countless hours glued to the screen, watching your favorite soccer team battle it out. You know the players, the rules, the chants. But what if I told you that some of the most basic things you think you know about soccer are not what they seem? Today, I'm going to share 5 facts that will completely change the way you watch the beautiful game. Trust me, after this, you'll never look at a soccer match the same way again. First up, let's talk about the ball. It looks perfectly round, right? Well, it's not. A modern soccer ball is actually a clever combination of 20 hexagonal panels and 12 pentagonal panels stitched together. This design, known as a truncated icosahedron, creates a shape that's almost a sphere, but not quite. Those seams, the very lines that hold the ball together, are the secret behind those mind-bending free kicks. When a player like Messi or Ronaldo strikes the ball, the air flows unevenly over these seams, causing it to swerve and dip unpredictably. It's not magic, it's aerodynamics. So next time you see a free kick curve beautifully into the top corner, remember it's all thanks to the ball not being perfectly round. Now, let's look at the pitch. That perfectly green, flawless carpet of grass looks incredible, especially on TV, but here's a little secret, a lot of it isn't real. Most top-tier stadiums, from the Premier League to the World Cup, use what's called a hybrid grass system. This means the pitch is about 95% natural grass, with the other 5% being synthetic fibers woven into the turf. These artificial fibers anchor the natural grass roots, making the surface much more durable and resistant to wear and tear. That's why the field still looks pristine even after 90 minutes of players sliding, tackling, and sprinting all over it. It's the perfect blend of nature and technology, designed to give players a consistent, high-quality surface to play on, no matter the weather. Ever wondered just how much running the players do? You see them jogging, sprinting, and walking, but the total distance is truly staggering. The average midfielder, the engine of the team, covers an astonishing 10 to 13 kilometers in a single match. That's the equivalent of running a 1OK race. But unlike a regular race, they're doing it while also dribbling a ball, making split-second passes, defending against opponents, and exploding into short, intense sprints. Think about the physical and mental stamina required to do that for 90 minutes straight. Wingers and fullbacks aren't far behind either. So the next time you see a player looking exhausted at the final whistle, you'll know they've just completed a marathon-level effort. Let's shift our focus to the person between the posts, the goalkeeper. We see them making incredible saves, but we often don't realize what they can't see. During a corner kick, a goalkeeper's vision can be severely compromised. The bright stadium lights, the movement of dozens of players in the box, and the waving flags and arms in the crowd can create a chaotic visual mess. Sometimes they lose sight of the ball completely as it's being kicked. So how do they make those crucial saves? The best goalkeepers don't just react. They anticipate. They study their opponents, memorizing how specific players tend to curve the ball. They're not just watching the ball. They're rereading the player's body language and reacting to a pattern they've seen 100 times before. It's a game of high-stakes prediction. Finally, let's talk about communication on the pitch. You see the coach on the sidelines shouting instructions and waving their arms frantically. But do the players actually hear them? Most of the time, no. A packed soccer stadium can reach noise levels of over 120 decibels. That's as loud as a jet engine taking off or a rock concert. It's virtually impossible to hear a single voice in that wall of sound. This is why teams rely so heavily on pre-planned strategies, nonverbal cues, and hand signals. Players spend hours in training, practicing set pieces and tactical movements until they become second nature. When you see players pointing or gesturing, it's not random. It's a coded language developed to communicate over the roar of the crowd. The game is as much a mental chess match as it is a physical battle, so there you have it. The ball isn't perfectly round, the grass isn't fully real, the players run marathons, the goalies can be half blind, and the coaches can't be heard. Soccer is a game of hidden complexities. A beautiful dance of physics, technology, and human ingenuity. It's so much deeper and smarter than many people give it credit for. Hopefully, these facts will give you a new appreciation the next time you tune in. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the sports you love. And believe me, the facts we're covering in the next video, they're even more mind-blowing. See you then.